Ford, of course, succeeded Nixon, who, I hope it's well known, had a terrible relationship with the press. And I brought in this example from Herbert Bloch, a cartoonist from the Washington Post, who went by the name of Herblock, and he makes rather biting cartoons of the president in his connection with Watergate. And I just want you to see a difference of nuance between the two artists, but also to think about the difference between what Ford's doing and the issues that Nixon has to address. So, here I am, coppers, okay, and I'm just going to show a couple of these works. I'm not a crook, but of course the knot's in his mouth, so you see I am a crook, okay, with tapes and so forth. As you can imagine, President Nixon wasn't close friends with Herbert Bloch, and the feelings were mutual, okay? He considered the cartoonist to be one of the enemies of the state, like the reporters that you're getting from the Washington Post. So there are lots of tensions going on, and all of that is basically to set things up for you. One more, just to kind of prove the point, in case you're not quite seeing it, with Nixon here mugging with the figure of justice being overtaken. So, this antagonism going back and forth, and now here walks in the difference. Okay, it's a difference in terms of what Ford's got to do, but also the way it's handled by Oliphant. So when Ford arrives on the scene as vice president, replacing Spiro Agnew in that role, Oliphant calls attention to Ford's fool errand, that he has to defend a highly unpopular president. And soon after this image, he's going to become president, you get Oliphant's response. And what we get is a dejected Nixon who's leaving the political football at the gates of the White House. And the football, of course, is also playing on Jerry Ford's background. So it's a double entendre occurring in this work.